Hello, curious minds. Have you ever wondered what makes you male or female? Is it your genes, your environment, or both? Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of sex determination, the mechanism that decides biological sex in organisms. From humans to reptiles, the way sex is determined can vary, and it's a truly incredible process. So, what exactly happens in the natural world when a new organism is conceived? In many species, the sex of an offspring is determined by its chromosomes. In humans, for instance, we rely on the XX and XY chromosomes. Females have two X chromosomes, while males have one X and one Y chromosome. These chromosomes carry the genetic blueprint for every living organism. Now, did you know that the Y chromosome contains a crucial gene called SRY? This gene triggers the development of male characteristics. It's like a biological switch. When the Y chromosome is present, it directs the formation of testes, leading to male development. Isn't it fascinating how a single gene can make such a big difference? This process is common in many species, but here's the interesting part: some species use completely different methods for determining sex. Some reptiles, for example, rely on temperature during egg incubation to determine whether they will hatch as male or female. This just shows how life adapts to its surroundings in the most amazing ways. Let's zoom in on humans. In humans, the process is genetic, meaning it's all about the chromosomes. So, when sperm fertilizes the egg, it carries either an X chromosome or a Y chromosome. The egg always carries an X because females have two X chromosomes. If the sperm contributes an X, the baby will be female, XX. If the sperm contributes a Y, the baby will be male, XY. Think of this like flipping a coin. One side is male and the other is female. If you get XY, you're on your way to male development, and if you get XX, you'll develop as female. There's more to this than just XX and XY. The SRY gene on the Y chromosome plays a key role. This gene starts the cascade of events that lead to the formation of male organs, including the testes. It's like a tiny switch that flips on when needed, directing all of the development toward male traits. Isn't it incredible how small, microscopic genes can shape our entire biological structure? Now, what if I told you that some species determine sex based on temperature rather than chromosomes? It's true. Certain reptiles like turtles and crocodiles have an environmental system of sex determination. When their eggs are incubated at higher temperatures, more females hatch, and at cooler temperatures, more males are born. This means the environment has a direct influence on biological sex. This system isn't just cool, it's crucial for the survival of the species. By having the ability to adjust sex ratios in response to environmental conditions, these organisms ensure that their populations remain healthy and balanced. Imagine how incredible it is that nature has this adaptive mechanism, helping species thrive across changing climates. Have you ever wondered why females have two X chromosomes while males only have one, but both sexes need to have the same level of X-linked gene expression? Well, in females, one of the X chromosomes in each cell randomly gets inactivated. This process, known as X inactivation, ensures that females don't have double the dose of X-linked genes compared to males. You can actually see this in action. In the cells of females, the inactive X chromosome forms a structure called a Barr body, a tiny, dark-staining blob in the nucleus. This keeps the gene expression balanced. This system of dosage compensation is essential for cellular function and development. Isn't it amazing that our bodies have evolved such a clever way to balance genetic material? It's just another example of how beautifully designed life is. Let's shift gears for a moment and look at sex-linked inheritance. Remember, the X chromosome carries many important genes, including those for traits like color vision and blood clotting. But because males only have one X chromosome, they are more likely to express X-linked traits. Take hemophilia, for example. This is a condition where blood doesn't clot properly. Since the gene for clotting is on the X chromosome, a male with the defective gene will express hemophilia because he only has one X. Females, on the other hand, would need two copies of the defective gene to express the disorder. This difference explains why hemophilia is more commonly seen in males. When we trace these traits through family pedigrees, we can often see the pattern of X-linked inheritance. It's one of the many ways genetics shapes who we are and why males and females express different traits. So far, we've talked about humans and reptiles, but did you know that many organisms use different systems of sex determination? In some species of ants, for example, sex is determined by whether or not the egg gets fertilized. If the egg is fertilized, it becomes female. If not, it becomes male. What a fascinating strategy for ensuring the survival of the colony. Even in fish, sex can change during an individual's lifetime. In species like clownfish, the dominant individual in a group is male. But if he dies, the largest female changes sex and becomes the new male. This ability to switch sex as needed ensures the population stays balanced, no matter what happens. These examples show the incredible diversity of life and how different species have evolved unique mechanisms for sex determination. So, after exploring the mechanisms behind sex determination, we can see how nature uses a variety of strategies to ensure life continues in the best possible way. Whether through genetic factors like the SRY gene, environmental factors like temperature, or complex inheritance patterns, the biological processes that determine sex are truly remarkable. Remember, whether you're studying human genetics or observing the changing sex of fish, sex determination is a core concept that connects us all. It shows how intricately life is designed and how each process has a purpose that benefits the survival of the species. I hope this session opened your eyes to the incredible variety of sex determination systems in the biological world. Keep exploring, biology is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Until next time, when we'll uncover more fascinating aspects of life.